Hello, welcome to the Botanical Night. This is a night on Iriamota Island. Iriamota is one of the most southernmost islands of Japan, very close to Taiwan. And this night, on May 24th, you can see the flowering Dilonyx. Dilonyx, well, I would say this is true, that many people consider it as the most beautiful flowering tree in the world. Dilonyx is not from Iriamota itself. This plant is Madagascar, so came from Africa and Madagascar in particular. It is now cultivated almost everywhere in the tropical countries. Madagascar has a seasonal climate, so Dilonyx sometimes will even drop leaves for the imaginary or real dry season and open flowers in again imaginary or real springtime. Today, for example, leaves of Dilonyx are partly closed because leaves of Dilonyx are nyctinastic, like in many legumes, and they will close for the night. But flowers stay open for the night, which suggests, I think, some pollination with the night animals as well. Flowers of Dilonyx are amazing in many ways. First of all, I don't think you call it legume, because for legumes, people typically understand flowers of papilionoid legumes, which have, for example, very big banner and also keel, which is coming outside of flower. However, the actual plan of construction of Dilonyx is not really different from typical legume. But what is most important, the fruit of Dilonyx is legume. So, like if you come to that place in 3 or 4 months, you will see large pods, large legumes, which will prove this plant, of course, belong to the legume family. But again, flowering plan of flower construction is very similar because there are pentamerous flowers with 5 sepals and 5 petals, on which the terminal petal have a terminal position, so it will go right above the flower. Actually, in Dilonyx, the terminal petal is different color. On young flowers, this terminal petal is open and quite visible, but in older flowers, as I see now, this petal is closed. Again, this is interesting. Maybe this is an indication of the stages of pollination. In many plants start to signal pollinators on which stage is this flower right now. So anyway, this is a terminal petal, very characteristic to the whole legumes. So this we call caesalpinioid legumes, legumes which do not have papilionoid flowers, and also do not have situation like in acacias and other so-called mimosoid legumes, when most of flower consists of stamens. So there are very nice developed petals from which Dilonyx took their name of the most beautiful flowering tree in the world. Recently, classification of legumes was rearranged, but caesalpinioids are still in place, and Dilonyx is kept in caesalpinioid. So it's still caesalpinioid legume with beautifully arranged, like 5 petals, bright red in the daytime, very nice and attractive flowers. So Dilonyx, one of the botanical wonders, the Royal Poinciana, the flame flower plant from Madagascar, is flowering today on Iriamota. Again, today is a night from May 24th to 25th. Thank you very much. No other.